Hey guys, Bible Thumper here. I just wanted to talk to you a bit about the word gluttony. Throughout my life, I've always wondered what it meant to be gluttonous because the Lord has blessed me with a body where I couldn't get fat if I tried. So I knew I could still possibly be gluttonous. So I wondered what that meant, and I was confused about how to tell if you're being gluttonous because unfortunately the church doesn't seem to talk about this sin very much. So I did a word study on the word gluttony, and I just wanted to share with you some things that I found. The primary point I want to share with you is that gluttony is not so much about food, it's more about the heart. And what I'm trying to say is a person could be gluttonous for more than just food. They could be gluttonous for sex. They could be gluttons for property. They could be gluttons for cars. They could be gluttons for money, and so on. So, what exactly is gluttony? Well, I would suggest to you that gluttony is a desire that cannot be met within righteousness. Gluttony is a desire that can't be met while doing God's will. So that is the most broad way of defining it. But the idea, more specifically, is that gluttony is a desire for something that is an idol for you. Gluttony is a desire for something that's contrary to God's will. For example, you could even desire that something in the past didn't happen. And this, essentially, you're being gluttonous. You're desiring something that was against God's will, and you're wanting to hog that all to yourself. Whatever that thing is that you wish didn't happen or wish did happen, you're wanting to hog that for yourself. You're unwilling to surrender it to God. You're unwilling to share, so to speak. So that is gluttonous behavior. Now, this might bother some people, but to further illustrate this to the most extreme sense, a person could be gluttonous while being completely underweight and possibly even anorexic. And what I mean by that is this. A person might say, "Oh, I really shouldn't be eating this," and then they eat it anyway. That is caving in to a desire. They have violated their conscience. Regardless of how much they weigh and how much they eat, they just violated their conscience, and they also trashed their witness to the people around them. Okay, so it's not that the person shouldn't have eaten that food or should have eaten that food. It's not so much about the food, it's about what's going on in your heart. Are you trying to use food to meet a desire that only God should meet? Are you trying to use food to fill a hole in your heart that only God should be filling? Are you trying to use food to comfort you instead of going to God for comfort? So that's the idea I'm trying to communicate, is that yes, a person can be gluttonous for food, but it's not necessarily so closely linked to food and how much you weigh. It's all about your heart. I hope that was helpful, guys, and have a wonderful evening.